by the Philadelphia starters.
Jaylen Brown will start with the basketball here for a Boston team that trails by 9, looking to get something easy.
But they had Hauser
opening possession.
wide open there, Noah.
Instead, they have Keita bouncing it inside for Tatum, who throws it away for Oubre. Streaking with Edgecombe. Oubre will go in. Runs into Hauser. George tees it up and knocks it down.
3.
And now an offensive foul. It's going to go against Boston, and if it's Brown, it's number 4.
Fouls on Brown and Keita. Asked if there needs to be adjustments defensively. Those calls are valid, and with a man a few words, he just replied, playoffs.
And playoffs it is, because Brown just picked up his 4th, and he's staying in the game. And Embiid finally finds 9 line.
Well, he's so comfortable, Grant, at catching, facing, and if you give him any room, Keita worried about picking up that 4th foul, and Embiid just rises up right over the top.
Now it's Tatum attacking the rack with a 2-handed stuff.
Tatum able to make him pay. You're right, though, on that mid-range shot. He missed a few of those Embiid in the second quarter. So hard to defend when he faces up and can score.
Embiid surrounded. Nearly didn't matter. He got his own miss, and then a foul is called. And let's see who picks it up.
False info, then.
You can't always trust Tyler Free. Come on. He's accurate a lot of the times, but every now and then something slips through as Embiid does get it.
Those are from a long time ago. You're
Sure.
good.
Yes, sure.
It's in your mind.
No question. Embiid, meanwhile, up to 13 points. We've got 13 from Embiid, 14 from George, 21 from Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, look at the fight by Paul George to get back up underneath and secure that loose ball.
Kept the dribble alive. Numbers the other way if he hurries. He might have double dribbled it, but either way, no call came. George off the screen. Bounce it, nobody home. It rolls to Edgecombe. Attack on White. The cutter is Oubre. Had to reject it. Oubre gets it back and he floats it off. The help defense protecting the rim. Now it's Brown. Stop. Feed. White trying to get open. Brown drive. Cut off by Edgecombe. 8 to shoot. Double comes. Hook it inside. Keita with 5. 3 to shoot. Circling around. Keita trying to find space. And he missed it.
Philly is putting on a clinic on some of these defensive possessions. Their effort is outstanding flying around.
George can't hit. His placement's ready to erupt. 2.5 minutes into the third. Philly holding on to its largest lead. And Tatum's way off.
Right now, Boston.
Go Embiid against Keita. Doubled by Tatum. Oubre's the open man. Weak side rebound to Keita.
They are okay with Oubre taking those. Even though he had a career year shooting in the regular season, he has struggled in this series.
Jaylen Brown for 3.
And there's going to have to be a steady diet of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum here in this second half, because the Philadelphia defense is swarming, nothing easy.
Those two have 33 of the 54 for Boston. Oh, the behind the back! Embiid! A dime to Oubre! Brown back the other way. Swatted by Oubre! George, the fast break. Oh, the extra! It's showtime in the city of brotherly love!
6.
Embiid back down on Keita. Single coverage. Embiid likes his chances. Wild attempt, no. Oubre the board. And the putback.
Well, Kelly Oubre keeps impacting this game on the defensive end and with his effort. He might not be shooting it well from 3, but there's a reason he's out there, and he's shown that here in this one.
Tatum with 17 and 10. It's White again. This time he's off. And it's tapped by Embiid to George. No numbers here for Philly. George doesn't care. He'll let it fly. And put it down. PG 13. Different number, same result. 17 for George, turning back the clock. Playoff P is coming to life. Brown tried. Kick for White. 8 to shoot. Brown on Embiid. Lost it. 3 to shoot. Brown's going to have to put it up. Has he pulled? And it's out of bounds. Staying here, and Keita. George all the way, couldn't finish.
Well, Philly has had opportunities at the rim tonight and not been all that efficient at cashing them in.
Pritchard in and out. Flat-footed board goes to Embiid, his 8th. She's on triple-double watch. She's got 13, 8, and 5. George, mismatch on Pritchard. He goes right at the young fella, but it was taken away by Boston.
And a great late contest there by Tatum and White.
Now it's Pritchard's turn. Tatum off the screen. He'll step into it.
And Grant, that deep drop. I mean, that is the shot they're giving up. That's a good look right there for Jason Tatum coming off that pick and roll.
Right now, the team that's making shots is in the driver's seat, but Maxey can't make that one. Boston is 8 for 22 from 3. We are 44% overall. Philly is 10 of 23 from the outside. Brown forcing his way in. Cato with a follow.
Right there, Brown able to get into the paint. Embiid comes to help. No one there to help the helper, and Cato making him pay.
Balanced attack here amongst the starters for Philly. 4 of them in double figures. That includes Maxey and Embiid. He'll step in with deep one. It was a long 2, but it was off the mark. White's the open man. And he's fouled by George.
Celtics.
Austin led by 13 points with 10 minutes left in the third quarter of Game 5. That was on Tuesday night in Boston. And the Celtics just could not make shots down the stretch. It was the longest streak of missed shots to end a game as Vucevic misses on the 3, and then it is out of bounds off of White. The longest streak in a playoff game since Dallas missed 17 straight to finish the game in 2005 against Houston the first round. It was 14 in a row for Boston. Just trying to find any semblance of offensive rhythm. They haven't felt it consistently tonight. 10 to shoot now for Maxey. Off the Drummond screen. Finds the space. And it's short.
Philly with some missed opportunities to keep extending the lead, as you talked about, Grant. That's Maxey twice from that same spot. He's gotten a good
going on. You see Tatum still just kind of continuously working through that lower body. He's been massaging that left calf for the majority of the game. Off the boot screen. Hook it. Brown. Pump. Jab. Half the shot clock gone as he attacks on Oubre. Brown fades and fills it up.
The space created there, Grant. That's the real deal right there from Jaylen Brown.
A little bit of the air that was in the building to start the third taken out here, but Maxey takes it right back to the rim.
Once again, just so fast as he turns that corner using the left. Also initiating a little contact with the body.
Brown is fouled by Oubre. Off the bounce. Vucevic, the open man. They just can't buy a bucket right now. Vucevic follows. Rejected by Drummond. And then a collision with Hauser. And a blocking foul is called.
I was going to say, it's got to be something.
Playoffs presented by Google. Our coverage presented by Kia. Let's check in with Ashley Shamani.
Yeah, guys, we've been watching Jason Tatum this game, kind of messing with that left calf. He actually went back to the locker room this last quarter for a couple of minutes, but he did come back out. He's on the bench right now. Bad news, though, he has it wrapped with ice and his warm-up on, but he is back out on the bench, so we'll keep an eye on it the rest of this game.
Appreciate that, Ashley. Meanwhile, the Drummond 3 did not count. It was too late. So 82, now 65 as Pritchard's finger rolls it in.
I like off that long defensive rebound. Get out there, play with tempo. Pritchard's got the mismatch, and he just goes all the way to the basket. No help to be found.
Embiid finds nylon.
And it's going to be a great job getting deep on that penetration, creating that open look for Embiid.
Pritchard the fend off. It is Brown, Walsh, Pritchard, Shireman, and Cato to start this fourth quarter. Brown lost the basketball. More great defense by George, and it's saved by Grimes.
I've been so impressed with both Oubre and George staying down and staying right there with Jaylen Brown.
Edwards, pull up, pop, bucket. It is not a large rotation for Nick Nurse. He played essentially 6 players in the Game 5 win in Boston. He has played a total of 8, but it's really been those same 6 to 7 with Drummond getting 12 minutes off the bench here tonight.
Got with that missed three-pointer there by Jaylen Brown. Boston has missed 11 three-pointers in a row.
We have gotten word from the Celtics that Tatum is available the rest of the game, and Paul George continues to get it done. Playoff P says, follow me. Timeout Boston. It's Harper off the mark. Three-point woes continue. Below 30% now for a Boston team that shot nearly 37% during the regular season. They're 9 of 32 from three-point territory. George trying to bounce it, and it is eventually going to be called a kick ball.
Across the floor.
Mark Davis 3-91. And game 4 on this floor as Edgecombe off the heel. Rebound Edwards. Second chance for Grimes. They'll drive Pat Sharman. Oh, he attacks on Garza, but he missed it.
He exploded to the rim. Just couldn't finish there.
And then the other way, Edgecombe erases that one from Pritchard. Edwards in the open floor, and he loses it out of bounds.
Boy, Edgecombe was just timing this thing up. He saw this the whole way with Pritchard. And that athleticism and pop that he plays with, he takes that thing to the glass.
Game 4, the final score was 128-96, and the incredible bounce back from Philadelphia in Boston. 113-97 win in Game 5 to force this Game 6 as Pritchard comes up short. Edgecombe's looking to push again. There's no taking that foot off the gas right now for Philadelphia. George has been as big a catalyst as anybody with 23 points. Cross on Pritchard, and Pritchard poked it from behind, and George nearly committed a foul. He wanted a foul call on Pritchard. Instead, it's Shireman. Garza on the follow. And then a technical foul on Paul George.
He earned that tee.
That does allow Boston to bring themselves to within 17. So Edwards will sit, Maxey will come back in. Maxey, George, Grimes, Embiid, and Edgecombe. Pritchard, Harper, Walsh, Garza, and Shireman. You and Jason Benetti before the game that in the playoffs, it doesn't matter if you lose by 30 or you lose by 1. A loss is a loss, a win is a win. You get to hit a refresh button before every game. Feels like they've really adopted that mentality.
They've been able to do that, and certainly these games haven't necessarily been close. You know, but Philly's got to respect the game. Boston's got guys, even though it's their reserves, these guys have played a lot of minutes, and just go with them actually.
Now one out of bounds. It'll be the energy of White, Harper, and Garza has made a difference. Trying to get Embiid another touch against Garza with 10 to shoot. Double team comes outside Grimes, 3-ball, in out.
Well, Boston wise to double there. Garza not been successful against Embiid down low. They get the ball out of his hands, and Boston gets another stop.
Pritchard attacks on Edgecombe. Shove pass forward, Garza on the slam.
You said it best. You cannot be complacent against this group. And this group, this reserve here, has come out and played hard, played together. Certainly chipping away at this lead.
How about Garza with the slam and the words?
I like that.
He has something to say about it.
From 23 down to within 12 on an 11-0 run. Bounce it for Embiid. He will take. And he makes on the mid-range.
But he shot that at last.
Pritchard has been relatively quiet with just 9 points off the bench. Now Garza will try. Way off on the 3.
Embiid got slapped across the arm.
See Maxey just saying, I got you, big dog. Screen from Embiid. Maxey, the extra gear.
That's a good place to go right there. High ball screen, get Garza in space, and let Maxey just use that burst.
27 points for the two-time All-Star. Pritchard the bump and finish.
Yeah, that late bump there by Pritchard just freezing the defense. Knowing Edgecombe can still come behind and make a play at the rim. Give credit to this group there. They're not quitting. They're still competing, these Celtics.
Oubre will check in next dead ball for Philly. Embiid drive. Embiid danger.
They're going to trap Maxey and take the ball out of his hands. Embiid catches that. He's decisive, and he goes and makes a play at the rim.
2022-23 NBA MVP, and he still hears the chance here at Xfinity Mobile Arena. 7-time All-Star, All-NBA first team in 23, 4-time second team, 3-time All-Defensive second team, and a 2-time scoring champ. The list goes on.
Again,
yes.
With the emphasis on the TBD.
For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. I got to stay consistent.
You are.
So Embiid does convert at the line. Back to 16. Boston hoping for one final run to keep things interesting here in Game 6. Philadelphia hoping to force a Game 7 back in Boston on Saturday. Oh, Jordan Walsh was looking for a body. Wow. He couldn't finish over George. Now it's Oubre getting tripped up. And look out, Garza and Embiid going all season in the NBA. 40 years old in his 20th year in the league. And Nick Nurse, of course, built a relationship with him in Toronto when they were
valuable to have on their bench.
Open look for Edgecombe. And he drains it. They are on their feet at Xfinity Mobile Arena. Shireman back the other way for 2. Embiid has 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists in just his 3rd game back from the appendectomy.
And no, he's played 31 minutes. And for him to be in the 30-plus range again, coming off that surgery, pretty impressive.
5 to shoot for Maxey. It's Embiid, creates the space, 3-ball! Their time together in Philadelphia. Pritchard just using his frame best he can. Finding an angle, couldn't finish it. A lot of contact on Walsh, and finally the foul is called.
With a triple-double.
Walsh at the free throw line. So we talked about the 3-1 deficit. As mentioned, only 13 teams have ever successfully come back from 3-1 down to win a series. The Sixers are 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from forcing the winner-go-home Game 7 in Boston.
Well, granted, if Boston's going to hold that off, they've got to figure out their offense, which is hard to believe in being that they were the 2nd most efficient offense in the regular season. But the 3-point shooting was hard to overcome that for the Celtics.
Deflection by Pritchard. Celtics couldn't corral it, and then they do rip it away from Oubre. 17-point game. Pritchard on the outside. Extra. Pritchard might have been blocked on the outside by Edgecombe. And the cleanup duty again from Garza.
An interesting season, but playing their best ball at the right time of the year.
They wait the winner of this series, which could be decided if Boston makes a miraculous comeback, or they'll have to wait until Saturday. Pritchard has the rebound off the Edgecombe miss. Approaching 3 minutes to play, 15-point game. Does Boston have one final push here? They've rode with this group on the floor with Harper, Pritchard, Walsh, Shireman, and Garza. Harper floats it up, and it is in and out with every part of the rim. Embiid has his 10th quarter.
I'd say with this second unit, they played the right way here in this 4th quarter. They've had juice, they've had life, they've been connected. Certainly that first unit, they're going to have to figure some things out. Play with a little bit more effort in Game 7.
Extra. It's George. Weak side rebound falls to Harper. Up ahead for Shireman. No real number, so he'll pull. And Walsh corrals the board. Under 2.5 to play. Nick Nurse still imploring his team to play lockdown defense. Shireman will keep firing and finally rattles one home.
Well, the effort's
going to Oubre, so he's up to 10 boards. He has a double-double of 12 and 10 for the time being. Pritchard went for the steal on Edgecombe. Look out for Edgecombe through the contact and a chance for 3.
Point. Him and Kelly Oubre have been locked to Tatum and Brown.
All 5 Sixers starters in double figures. Edgecombe now up to 14. Pritchard step away, hits the 3. Austin has it within a dozen, just under 2 to play. Philadelphia will take its time. Maxey just gets it across. Edgecombe, skip it. Oubre will drive and slam. Kelly Oubre with a final cherry on this masterpiece cooked up by the Sixers. Pritchard dancing. Tough one. Doesn't go. Drummond another rebound. 1:20 to play, and they can smell a Game 7 here in Philly. Maxey coast to coast is fouled. And Maxey will take his time here to get up.
I know the opening was there. I'm surprised Maxey with just a minute 14 left.